What's going on, guys? It's me, Jedi. So today we're looking at the MLB. So if you don't know what that is, well, I'm just gonna give you a quick briefing. It's basically Major League Baseball, also known as just baseball. In America, one of the most popular sports. Of course, we have football, basketball, and baseball is MLB, and it's played all over the place, all over America, and it's a lot similar to like other bat sports where it's just a bat and then you have a ball and then you kind of just play a whole sport around it. So that's basically the sport of baseball. You guys can research about that later, and I will make a separate video on this later in a later time about baseball. But before that, guys, we basically are just going to talk about why baseball has been why they started again amid the coronavirus situation, because a lot of people have been asking me about that, and why a lot of people aren't really supporting it, and what's been going on with Black Lives Matter. So baseball is really like the one sport that's kind of bringing in the whole COVID experience and the Black Lives Matter experience, and they're kind of just making it into one whole thing. And this is, of course, is going to be sparking a lot of different stuff between both the parties. So this is a great topic for us to have today. So guys, as always, let's go. All right. So let's start off talking just about why baseball is actually causing problems. So with COVID-19 and Black Lives Matter, of course, they're both at their peak right now. Right now, we basically have three things that are really peaking. We have the election, we have Black Lives Matter, and we have COVID. And these three things are right now fueling America. So with all these three things, MLB decided to start. Even though all the other sports are right now in a hiatus, we know that the NBA is going to restart in like a bubble, so they're going to kind of quarantine all their players. They're taking precautions. NFL isn't even touching that stuff. They're just really just relaxing and doing preseason right now, and they're probably going to cancel that too. And then we go to baseball, who decided to start. And now we gotta take into consideration that, you know, the NBA and the NFL, and they're both sports just like soccer and football, where you're basically running into each other and there's people all around. Whereas in baseball, yes, you are really close to them, but you know, of course, you have the four bases and it's really separated. So I guess there's a little bit of a leeway for you to have when you're playing baseball. But the controversy was not just with the COVID-19, it was also with BLM, because what MLB decided to do was they decided to make all the players kneel. They decided to write Black Lives Matter all across everywhere. The other sports did that too, but MLB kind of took it to the point where they would replace all MLB signs with basically just BLM, and they would just and they made all like the orange and different colored signs. They made them all into black, and they're just really supporting the diving straight in. And so many people who support America believe this is a bad idea, and many restaurant owners have allegedly said that since we have disrespect on our country, we will not be viewing any sports. And these are signs that have been all over everywhere, all over America, and people are just completely opposing this. So we don't know exactly where this is going to go. And of course, we have Mr. Biden and President Trump. So let's talk about those guys, see what they're doing. So of course, Joe Biden, as always, he decided to take the stance which supports it, because he believes the sports should start and they should endorse Black Lives Matter, and that they should and they should just probably do more of Black Lives Matter services, because he thinks right now that they're doing actually less of it. So he just supports it fully. And then we have President Trump, who's really happy about the fact that Black Lives Matter or that MLB is back, but he kind of is in the fence about the MLB being back, but schools not being open and other things not being open. So he kind of wants to reopen America, whereas President Trump, his views have always been to kind of reopen America and bring back America. And we had Biden, who always wanted America to kind of be on a step low, because if that happens, then he can make a really good case that he should be president. So that's basically where the parties stand. That's basically where those two main heads stand. So we don't know what's going to happen in November, but when it happens, I will be there to report it. And for you to know what happens, and for you to know what happens every single day, if anything specifically happens, you guys got to go hit that subscribe button. So hit that subscribe button, hit the like button. And if you hit that subscribe button, there's this rumor that you might actually make $1 million in the next couple years. So the only way to find out if that's true is for you to go click it. So guys, go click that subscribe button, join the squad. I will see you tomorrow with a whole new video.